for someone Charlie, Ghanaian Snapchat influencer Dulcie Boateng, popularly known as Dulcie on Snapchat, was asked about her source of income when a story came out last year about she giving her mother an amount of 500,000 Ghana cedis, that is 5 billion old Ghana cedis, as a birthday gift, and buying her a Range Rover Evoque, which is estimated to be over 700,000 Ghana cedis. And so they asked her what her source of income was, and she said it all came from Snapchat influencing, bringing a brand ambassador and an influencer to people's brand on Snapchat. Now, when she said this, it got a lot of people talking. As Delay further asked her, how do you become a brand ambassador for people's brand and product on Snapchat and be able to make that amount of money to be able to buy a Range Rover Evoque and still give your mom an amount of 5,500,000 Ghana cedis on her birthday? And she further went on to say, I did make an amount of 120,000 Ghana cedis to 150,000 Ghana cedis every year as a brand ambassador to people's brands and products. And so with that amount of money, which is mostly she charged 8,000 to 10,000 to like 15,000 to the brand ambassador to people's brand, which is monthly. And so putting those monies together in a year, she's able to raise an amount of 120,000 to 150,000 Ghana cedis every year. That is per brand. And so if she's able to raise that amount of money, meaning she'll be able to afford that kind of lifestyle because her demand is high. People like her services. People like the results they get when they use her as brand ambassador to their products. And
last year, on my birthday, over 500,000, 5 billion. That's correct. All currency. That would. Yes, Hanoi. Of Snapchat. Only goodness. Tell me another story. Snapchat. That's the only story. It's that story. Yeah, I'm not sure. So we'll see our accounts when you have 500,000 now. But we're telling you that which means you have more. I believe so. It's 500,000 Ghana or the man. As a mother, when we sell source and
she watches me work. My mother helps me work. She takes orders for me. Sometimes the money passes through her account, so I don't even have to explain. She knows.
Okay. It means you can say 500,000. What must say? You say.
Yeah.
Until we here for the ground. Yeah. Now what's cigar? Say relationship money the video we mawa. What's happening? Say yeah. Hold you. Yeah, she said running it with the pop. Was that a comment?
I did, obviously. Everything I do now is a little bit surreal to people because they believe that it's impossible for women to think their own money.
Okay.
And it is what it is.
It apart from say, oh my 5 billion, what's on to radio about?
I did the year before that.
2020. 2022 to radio our yes. Into all first car.
A Mercedes-Benz.
Okay, none of the shoes.
Yes.
Okay, a class.
A 16 class.
16 class. What was Saturn again?
I bought it in 2020.
Okay, from 2019 and 2020 record. And 2021, we had it.
2061. I actually bought my mother an Evoque.
Okay.
So this was her second Range Rover.
And see, Evo when what time I also have to wake up, my album toys was toys.
So what happened was I gave that car to the person that I was buying the new range from, and I told them that I know how my social media people are, and I'm buying this car in full because, but then my mommy's car had an issue, so that's how come I was even able to take it from her in the first place. She was having issues with it, like it had so many problems. It was giving me a headache. That's why I was gonna buy her a new car. But I've never swapped cars since I started buying cars. The first car I bought was a Mercedes-Benz, but the first car I bought for my mother in 2018 was an Elantra. So the Elantra is still there.
It's the kind of saying that was yes.
So that is what originally I should have done.
Okay.
But I did it on a Swanta car.
So you did what?
So I told them to fix the car up and then give it to me, because on the day I'm going to give her the Range Rover, I want all the 2 Range Rovers towards it, because I do things for views, numbers.
It's also a Elantra man, and also Range Rover.
Yes.
And I can't talk it, maybe that. A lot. How much does that cost?
Depends on.
Okay. Into all my men should not ask them a Magdalena, but when the first thing we use a baba. If they all had told me, you said this is what you do, but in recent times, I guess girls in my back, they go in out here and go in out here. I didn't bet channel. You know, probably at the TV and yeah, channel for romance counseling.
Yeah.
He didn't be said this is what you are doing, but what's the difference to it? Snapchat say, hey, me told me. Could it be that?
Would you ask a man the same question if he was sitting in front of you? No.
Well, but Minister Medical, the same thing that. Don't play the gender card.
I'm not.
This is what is happening in Ghana right now.
But
They can be
this question
and happen follow, but not as what talk her. The next moment she came here and said it was for views. It's I think I'm not bullying you or anything. I'm just
I don't think you are.
the same
I think it's actually very normal.
It is a legitimate
for people to
because the
wonder what
same
women
way I
actually
had a club at water school. That would just say at the age of 14 will be a car air pressure. Has it occurred to you that was so long? What the other people? Emma, if another 14-year-old girl pressure.
So that exactly. Now this pressure, what you decide to do with it is what will determine what your future would be like.
Okay.
I took that pressure and used it as
But
motivation.
another person will not take it and use it as motivation.
And that is their problem. You are what you want
So
to do.
you
You
don't
choose
care-
what you want to do with your life.
Okay, so you do not care what they will follow FL as role model. Some of the choices they will make because they want to be like you.
I encourage girls on my staff through this thing that I've been doing. It's called GWD. It's called Daybreak with Dulcie, where I speak to females and tell them that if a man can do it, so can you.
Okay.
Women are often judged when they have money because they are seen to be the weaker gender.
Okay.
The only difference between us,
Because the gender card will not work with me because I'm also a woman.
and you are hardworking, successful woman.
Exactly. So I'm just asking legitimate questions because coming
And I'm actually legitimate.
I think maybe person will back I said because of your bad maybe sir. I take a session to Edela.
Okay.
Because
That's your argument. That's
yes, but the baby kind of say in recent times,
in recent.
yeah, one lot of young beautiful girls are all front to say me influencer, me influence it. Me yes, say one motivational speeches. The next minute, like FBI for you puppet and see anything.
Sure. I see that happen.
Exactly.
And so
yeah,
things like
I
that
mean, we say because you are an influential young woman, I am a degree. They look up to you. And then we show video go to talk. Young lady people they need to buy.
So when the interview came out, I mean, people talk say, they're not sure say she they make her money from just being a Snapchat influencer because Charlie, this Snapchat, everybody they talk, people they do the same arts and things. How can yours be different from them? How are you able to make that amount of money? People think say it actually goes beyond that because they think say, maybe she dey do other things. Some people too self say maybe she could be the next Hajia4real. You know how it is when things like this come on. People actually doubt it because now no. Other people they do on the platform, they feel like say, what are you talking about? Some comment who I see, somebody say funny part of the delay interview was Dulcie wanted to pull the gender card with delay. Gender card and delay cracked there fast, like, come on. I mean, because they all try to say, oh, if it be man way there, you go ask them that. Like that kind of card. But you know, obviously, if you ask you more questions, because people doubt what you are saying, people think you will not be able to afford that kind of lifestyle you are living from just being a Snapchat influencer and all that. Another person who I see you say, somebody say, interesting interview with Dulcie Boateng on the Late Show. She wants us to believe by selling shoes plus ambassadorial deals they give them 100K a month. Hey, are you we day here? I mean, that's what another person to say. I mean, the conversations that they still they go on plenty on social media, like those look like grown woman but act like a child. Interview with the lady was superb. I don't know what he's saying, but Charlie, that's what another person too they say. Like the doubting Thomas, they did plenty people think say Dulcie they lie about her source of income. Because the kind of lifestyle she believe, being able to give your mom an amount of 500,000 Ghana cedis, buy a Range Rover Evoque, build your house. Said she built a house at the age of 18 to 19 years. I mean, which kind of money they make like that, we don't really understand. Obviously, people will question this, Charlie. If there's another story where they trend on social media and all that, you don't see anywhere the story there where they bring them to you exclusively. Subscribe, like, share, tell them so we come. This be your boy Modi, and this be Shadout TV News. Bless.